Hello, everyone. This is the best of 2021 E3 stuff. We are going to be going through stuff that won its show conference and the overall top 10 from E3 based on our scores.
For those of you who skipped the rest of our videos, though, and you're not sure who we are, my name's Liam. And I'm the only one who did an introduction there, so I'll take that as a loss.
Where can people...
I was waiting for A11 to go.
Where
didn't know the order.
Where can people find you, Liam? Legitimately.
You can find me on Twitter or Twitch for my public profiles, and I'm, of course, around the Discord servers of the boys here.
Okay.
Sorry, do you want me to go now?
Oh, wait, do you want the actual name?
Yeah, and spell it out.
Yeah, Imperacis, Imperacis, and Gentle should have probably an annotation or something here. You can't see it because there's no camera, but I'm moving my hands around like I'm on the screen somewhere, so it's definitely around here somewhere.
Gentle edited in a picture of Liam.
A sexy one.
I stand by what I said.
I'll find what I can. Alright, next.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, you.
Hello, my name is A11GreyWolf, and you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and even ye old TikTok. And hopefully, Gentle is going to kindly put all the links that are necessary in the description below.
And even though this video isn't going to his channel, so I feel like he's afraid to say it, he does have YouTube as well, and I will be linking that as well.
He also has another channel called The Faith Life, I believe.
Yeah. Also on YouTube.
Good content.
Yeah, agreed.
I am GentlBeast27. You can find me mostly on Twitch, here on the Blanket Fort YouTube, as well as Twitter and Instagram, and the link to our Blanket Fort Discord is also in the description below.
And I am the NinjaBunneh. You can also find me on Twitch. It's the only one that's spelled weird. And then on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, under the same tag.
It's the only one
That
that's
needs to all
spelled...
be on screen right now.
It's the only
Gentle,
one
make
that's
it
spelled
sparkle.
weird. My name is fucking made up.
Yeah, it's the only one that has like underscores and stuff in it because I couldn't get the normal one.
Fair enough. Also, quick shout out to our editor for this video, which is Gentle. He's putting a lot of time into this, and he keeps apologizing in the chat, like, "Sorry, I can't make the deadline, guys." And we're like, "There's no deadline. You're fine. You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. You're fine. Stop it."
I'm a failure.
He's also taking a beating from us in these videos, if we're honest.
Yeah. So special props to Gentle.
I get the final laugh in post.
It's just going to be like a 2-minute video of Gentle going, "I'm cool, I'm loved, I'm special."
You can do this. You feel great. You can do this.
I'm great, I'm great, I'm great. My choice is
If there's
better.
not that now, I'm disappointed.
Just make a cryptic, "don't hug me, I'm scared" type video.
I mean, that'd probably go viral at this point.
Oh my god. Anyway, we were meant to be doing a top 10 list, and we
Yes,
should be
yes.
Yeah, we have done
So-
4 minutes of nothing
Yeah,
at this
so
point.
we're going to start with stuff outside the top 10.
That's not top 10 list.
Literally just this one, because
Some
this
honorable
won
mentions.
the Tier 2 Publishers ranking list. This was number 1 in that list, which was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
I mean, it's more Borderlands.
Yeah, it's a video game.
Right, so we're not going to throw you guys to the previous video. We're just going to do some like wrap-up thoughts on this type of stuff.
Can you just clarify who the tier 2 publishers were that this topped?
Fair.
That was
Koch
your
Prime
tier 2 publishers,
Devolver.
Koch Prime Time, Devolver Digital, and Gearbox.
By the way,
in the description.
yeah, the show was called Cock Prime Time, but the actual publisher, as I am making that list now, is Prime Matter. Is the actual
it's Prime
publisher
Matter.
layout? Yeah, so
Yeah.
They're called Matter.
Whoops.
I mean, we are
We
just
made an error.
referencing. No, we are just
Right,
referencing
nice.
the actual show
Yeah,
itself.
We were referencing the show name, which is correct, but then people in the thumbnail for that video are going to see the logo for Prime Matter, and that's why.
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah. So anyway, This is a first standalone to the side Borderlands game based off a Borderlands 2 DLC, but now more fleshed out. You get magic added in to all the type of stuff you love with Borderlands.
And Andy Samberg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And actually,
Andy
really
Samberg's a big one.
high tier names. Wanda Sykes was also in there.
Yeah.
There was one or two more other big names. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
I just saw Andy and I was like, I'm done. I'm sold.
Yeah.
But overall, looks like it could be fun. I hope it brings back Borderlands Chaos Madness. But I think A11 mentioned something previously that he wants a bit more focus on some melee combat.
Yeah, it would be cool to see it. I don't think it will. I mean, I rewatched the trailer and you know, the dragon comes in and the guy literally shoots a gun. Is what he's like blacksmithing a gun together, not a sword, and then obviously the magic comes into play. So I feel like it's still gonna be a looter shooter.
A11. What if there's a gun that shoots swords?
Then I'm in. So
Okay.
What if there's a sword that swings guns?
even better.
Actually, could you imagine like it swings a sword and just like launches a bunch of TDO guns out that explode?
I was just going to say, I'd imagine that as a TDR brand sword.
That would be so cool.
Or you know, give me a gun that shoots smaller guns that are wielding swords. There you go.
By the way, just real quick, in regards to the cast, we've got Tiny Tina voiced by Ashley Burke, we've got Dragon Lord voiced by Will Arnett, Valentine by Andy Samberg, and I believe Frette by Wanda Sykes. More cast will be updated later on.
I'm pumped about Will
Thank you,
Arnett, the true Batman.
He is a great Batman. He was a fucking phenomenal Batman.
The best. Period.
I'm confused, but okay.
Lego Batman.
Oh, he did Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
didn't
best
know that.
Batman of all time.
Guys, we're getting sidetracked again.
First try.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, sorry, this one's a bit more free. We'll go ahead and do the actual 10 now. So number 10 overall.
At number 10.
I also like the game that we talked about. Anyway, Mario Party Superstars. I'm excited to play it with people.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough on
Yeah,
that
we'll
one.
do it.
Let's move on.
9. Guardians of the Galaxy. So I guess some stuff we can talk about is whether we plan to get it, what we hope to see from it. So I can start. This game is a kind of maybe for me. I'm not guaranteeing I'll buy this, but this is a much stronger pull on my interest than Avengers was, that Square Enix is putting out. So
Yeah, I'm
I hope the dialogue options are as good as what the trailer was showing.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Gentle on this. I hope the combat is a bit more interesting than what we saw. It's definitely a lot more intriguing to me than the Avengers game. It looks a lot more freeform, a lot more RPG based, more so than, you know, smack people around. Yeah, I'm probably going to pick this up, but it's just going to depend on what it's like when it comes out, like what kind of state it comes out in.
Mm-hmm. 11 Liam, either you guys thinking you're getting this?
I probably won't get it because even though I think it looked great in what small amounts it showed us, I don't want to get my hopes too high up in case it's another letdown. I've been stung before, I've been hurt before, mostly by myself, but also by video games, and I just don't want to risk that until I get confirmation it's good from various different sources.
That's fair. It's a maybe from me. It's the combat element for me that I'm not sold on. I think it looks like it could be quite repetitive, and I feel like that could get boring. Having said that, if the dialogue and story is super strong, then that could be enough to make me ignore bad combat. So it's a maybe. I'm waiting to see more. A demo would be great. If they could like give us a demo to play, then that would solve all problems for me.
Did Avengers have a demo?
Yes, it did.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
it
strong
does.
hope for this. Okay. This, by the way, won the Tier 1 publishers ranking, which was Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Capcom. All right. Number 8 time of the overall is Metroid Dread, the winner of the Nintendo Direct ranking. I spoke highly of this as being a legitimate surprise because we're all thought the next Metroid thing we're going to see like actually something of was Metroid Prime 4, and then they're like, here's Metroid Dread, and you're fighting robots now instead of the aliens you're used to from what Samus has dealt with, and it's like, oh shit. So I'm hoping this sticks to the skeletal model of the 2D games in terms of like Metroidvania forward, backtrack, unlock thing, and whatnot. But I also do hope to feel like one or two twists, maybe mechanically, to what they've done before as they continue on with the 2D series.
I mean, speaking personally, I wouldn't be surprised. They're pretty good about innovating in the 2D series as well. I was expecting Metroid Prime 4, to be honest. This was a surprise. Probably I'll pick it up at some point. I'm probably happier playing a Metroid game on a home console on a handheld, so...
I'm kind of, having never really played Metroid, I'm kind of hopeful that, like, you guys really enjoy it, and that it's not going to be a letdown upon release. And, most of the Metroid games that I've heard of, apart from, like, one or two, I think, have been really good. And when I say one or two, I don't mean, like, the first or second game. I mean, like, one or two of those games.
Of the Rim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I will not pick it up. I won't play it. I haven't played a Metroid game and didn't see anything that appeals to me, but I'm happy for you guys.
And if anyone brings it
Thank
around my
you.
house, I'll fucking kill them.
I think A11 like Metroid Prime. It's a first-person shooter.
You might like Prime if you've never played
Prime.
Prime.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard good things about Prime, and that appeals to me more than the 2D scrolly. Yeah,
I've heard that for a lot of the gameplay elements, apparently when you're in control of Samus, you're meant to have a ball.
Indeed you are. Indeed you are.
Justin's very quiet. God damn it.
We ready for 7?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. 7, The Outer Worlds 2 from the Microsoft Bethesda conference. This was one of the best meta trailers we got. We spoke very, very highly of the trailer.
I think this... sorry to interrupt. I think this is a very
Yeah.
good example of if you don't showcase anything like gameplay or even in-game sound design, it's a very good example of how to execute a great trailer that really grabs your audience's attention and also helps poke fun at the idea that you didn't show anything while being like self-aware enough that you're not taking too much of a piss, but piss taking just enough where it's good.
I'm just not worried about other people trying to ape on the trend that they might have created there with that one, and not doing it nearly as well.
Yeah, like those Devolver Digital guys, they never make anything funny.
No, never, right?
Yeah.
But you should check on the Devolver Max Pass Plus.
Well worth it.
Devolver Max Pass Plus. Oh, of course.
You, anyone else?
A11, I know you
Um,
played the first one. Are you playing this one?
Yeah, I mean, all I'll say is I loved the first one. I still haven't actually completed it because I haven't had the time, so I need to do that. But I will be picking this one up at launch and Game Pass day one. So I'll have it. I'll pre-download that bad boy.
Wait, what was that phrase you said there a few moments ago?
Any
mean,
final words about Outer Worlds
Game
2?
Pass.
Game Pass, you said? What's that?
No, we're not doing this here. We're
No,
not
we're
doing this here.
I tried to steer away.
We're not doing this here.
Number 6 time?
Yes, please, Daddy.
All right. Also from the same conference, Stalker 2,
I'm
Heart
seeing,
of
I'm
Chernobyl.
seeing a lot of 7.13s here.
Dude, that's actually impressive. I'd like to take the first one. This one, I am taking this game day one. I love Stalker. It's one of my all-time favorite series. I'm probably going to hate myself because the horror elements get me, but you know what? I can overlook it for just the sheer enjoyment of exploring that world.
I think the atmosphere is really going to rope me into it as well, because I really like the vibe it gave off. Like I said, it reminds me very strongly of the Metro franchise in terms of like both the Russian element of it, and also just the fact that like it's kind of like post-apocalyptic.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that vibe.
I'll be enjoying it from a
From a distance.
viewer perspective.
I
James,
think
I'll
for
stream it for
me,
you.
if there was if the horror elements aren't too horror-y, I think I would be very tempted. Especially after we obviously discussed it in the Xbox Bethesda video, that it's going to be, at least at launch, it's going to be a next gen or current gen, however you want to describe it, game. I feel like if it showcases what those consoles have to offer, then that will entice me to play it more.
Yeah.
I think.
So you're basically just looking for some mild horror, nothing too bad.
Yeah, I don't want to be like scared out of my skin, you know.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
so mild
Like I don't
horror.
enjoy that.
Just something slightly spooky.
Party animals.
Woo!
I literally read that 7.13 for a second.
Same.
I thought we'd done it again.
As we said, we're all gonna play this with each other. We're all gonna
Yep.
We're all gonna
Just
lay into each other as our favorite furries.
Just a couple of guys laying into each other, playing with each other, just really
While
having
being
a good
furry.
time, hoping to get a good finish. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I'm
There's nothing
assuming-
more to add to that.
I'm assuming there probably is. The wolf suit's probably reserved for A11.
Oh, 100%.
If there's a rabbit suit, I call dibs.
Also fair.
I'll just take any suit, but specifically
Yeah.
the wolf suit.
I think Liam and I are in the gray area. We kind of have some choice.
You should appreciate that one.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all getting this in
Yeah, it
Raw
just looks
where
like
it's a party
silly
game.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably not going to go for more than $20 if we're honest as well.
I really can't wait for the person who's going to be like, "Wow, they put this one up this high, but 2 Point Campus only got like a 3.4. What the fuck?"
No, they're going to complain about, what's it called? Life is Strange.
Didn't even crack the top 20, mate.
Didn't crack the top 50.
Sorry. Next one, gentle.
Number 4.
Number 4. Number 4 is Age of Empires 4. There, it's perfect.
Yeah,
It's appropriate.
Yeah, we all ranked really close to each other on this when we did go through the scores.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if we all play this together and go up against each other at some point.
Yeah,
that might be fun.
I'm just really excited for a return to the RTS because I recently picked up Age of Empires 3, I believe, and I've been having a blast playing through that a little bit. But I'm excited for a more modern version of it rather than the remastered and the original game.
That's fair. You can't really go wrong with Age of Empires. They've
Yeah.
Yeah.
been excellent throughout.
I look forward to playing the campaigns. That I always love playing through those.
Like really
Yeah,
just
me
tickles
too.
your butthole.
So I've never played an Age of Empires game.
They're very
but
fun.
This is interesting me.
Yeah, fun.
Well, I like the RTS thing. I love
Have you played Civ?
all of the CNC series, the regular Red Alert and Generals, and
have you
just
have
that
you
type of
played
game.
Civ?
Really,
It's much more technology based, like building your technological levels than CNC.
I like to think it's a mix of CNC and Civilization.
It's a good way to
Okay.
describe it, actually.
okay. I watched a lot of Civ, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, when
Number 3 time?
when you said okay, I thought you were about to fucking slap me across the face and be like, "How dare you put those words in your mouth in that order?" Yeah,
Oh, no,
number
no.
3 time.
Number 3 time. Bronze medal of the overall. The Among Us updates.
Yeah, brand new game, fresh onto the market. No one's ever played it before. Great game. Looking forward to it.
No one's heard of it.
I've not. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't actually know what it is, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I'm actually genuinely looking forward to the updates though.
We definitely
Yeah.
don't. We definitely aren't going to be planning a lobby in the next couple of weeks.
No, definitely not.
I'm ready for the 15 people. The triple imposter.
It's already out, so
Right. And the new roles, I look forward to figuring out and then getting them to do them.
yeah, I'm very much looking to sheriff roles. I'm hoping Jester gets added in as well, because I feel like I would play a mean Jester.
Just do her.
Mainly because everyone just immediately votes me out for everything. So
I'd like to bring up a PowerPoint.
no, not now. Send it gently. You can edit it in post.
No, it stays with me. No one else gets it.
Nice. But yeah, I don't think we have too much extra to say about this.
No,
just we're looking
just
forward
yeah,
to
it
this
looks
game
fun, yeah.
getting new things.
Well, we did
playing
get
it a little
teaser for a
bit.
new map as well. There's going to be a fifth
That's
map coming as
right.
well.
Number 2.
Number 2
Number 2
was Halo Infinite.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise anyone. I think we all know what number 1 is going to be as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this was the winner of the Microsoft Bethesda conference for us. We
It is.
all had nice things to say. There's none of us here who are. Some are more excited than others, but all of us have a general happy feel for this coming out.
I think I had a relatively low excitement level.
You did, but you're interested, is what I'm getting at. There's no one who's disinterested in this.
I was taking the
We're
piss.
all-
I'm
we're all looking
incredibly
at it.
excited about it because of the fact that we're going to get to see, hopefully, Craig the Brute.
I hope they make that like an actual Easter egg.
Same.
Yeah.
Literally leave one
knowing
brute
them,
with
it's
low
very
graphics.
possible.
Like, you just walk
Yeah.
around that one random corner, you see a guy going like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Craig the Brute." It's, what are you doing around here?
They put him in the exact same spot we saw him in 2019.
I know,
Yes,
I'm
please.
so fucking hyped for Halo Infinite. Especially since it's made Moist Critical rescind what he said.
Oh, that's always a big one.
Yeah, he actually had to release like a fake. Obviously, it's not a real apology. It's a fake apology video where he's like, "Sorry guys, I felt it in my taint and I thought it wasn't coming out, but I was wrong. I admit that. Yeah. So yeah,
That's a pretty good Moist Critical impression.
thanks. I just pulled it out of my ass, like sometimes.
It's just been so long since I touched Halo. I feel like I need to refresh myself on all of the story to this point before I
feel
start
like
this.
we may be able to have 4-player
Well,
campaign going on.
Gentle, did you say you need a quick refresher on the Halo story?
Yeah, a quick refresher,
Liam.
not
No,
campaign
Liam,
playthroughs.
no.
So basically,
No,
we
wait. I know what he's saying now. No, not here.
I feel like they'll hopefully give a refresher, like when you launch the game.
Previously.
Story so
Story
far
so
or something.
far.
Previously
Yeah, but
You say that, A11, they actually did a really good job with that in Devil May Cry.
did they?
Ah, my PC did a weird thing. They actually did a really good job with that in Devil May Cry 5. Where they did a story so far and basically gave us the TLDR for all the previous games and content leading up to it. So
See-
I'm hoping Halo does something similar.
Yeah, I
Number
feel like
one.
this many games in, they should.
That's wonderful, but I don't expect that. So I'm still going to put in the
I will
time.
give you the refresher. Don't worry.
Okay.
I will sit you all.
I'll have
down.
you know, it's a refresher on all of them through 4. The only one I've never played is 5. So that's not a refresher. That's a full-on tell me the story.
I will tell you everything
You can-
about it, which is
You
basically
know what?
you
You
can
pretend
skip
5 doesn't exist and not miss a thing.
I still want to know what happened.
Okay, I can at least tell you that much.
Because the story
Nathan
they
Fillion was
teased, the story they teased for Infinite looks like, from what I know of 5, you need to know something of 5 for that to
Yeah,
make sense,
it
right?
follows on from it.
Not to toot my own horn here, but
Yeah, because
I do moderate for a page that has like 19,000 likes and it's Halo related, so I'm pretty fucking fluent.
okay, fair enough. Should you just direct me to your page, or do you actually want to tell me?
No, let's fucking tell you. Why would I send you to a page to read when I can say it to you verbally?
All right, no, fair.
Bitch.
We ready for the one?
The one. Is it EverQuest?
We all know what it is.
I bet it's EverQuest. EverQuest.
Yep, Elden Ring. Shocking.
Elden Ring, the winner
yeah.
of Summer Game Fest, and the first number 1 we had in the series.
I'm pretty sure I was
And
the only.
surprisingly, the last one as well.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one in the group who wasn't overly excited for it.
You
I'm
were the lowest
cautiously
score of
optimistic.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. Ninja's cautious. Me and A11, I think, have just
Give it to me
turned in our
now.
turned in our soul for it already.
I still maintain Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart should have been at least near number 1, and it wasn't even on the fucking list because apparently Chivalry 2, even though that came out months ago, is still a new game.
First on the list.
We never claim to be good at what we're doing here.
Correct.
Elden Ring looks fine, looks good. Knowing that because it's got George R.R. Martin writing, it's not going to come out for the next 6 years at this point. It's going to get delay after delay after delay, and he'll say we're working on it.
Well, Gentle,
he's done.
you posted a handy video interview with him, didn't you, on Twitter?
Yeah, no, his work was done for it years ago. He did the first part. He wrote all of the backstory, the lore, and everything, and then from there, FromSoft took that and built a game from everything he wrote. So he did his part first. He's done.
Fair enough.
So he basically just created the lore to the world, and they've created the game
Around
based
that
on
lore.
the lore he's written. Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they'll send him what like a creature or a character looks like to him, make sure it matches what he envisioned, and for the most part, they've been nailing it according to what he said, and then they just keep going with that.
Well, now we get to see if it lives up to the inevitable crazy hype train that's on.
I would also like to point out that
We've got 6 months of this nonsense to deal with.
I
I mean, to be honest with you, even if it's Dark Souls 4, like, great.
would also like to point
Same.
out
I mean,
that this was
like,
also
if it's just that.
second game
It's from FromSoft. People are going to say
that Moist Critical apologized for, because he was adamant Elden Ring would never come out, and then he had to upload another apology video where like, yeah, so it turns out Elden Ring's coming out, you know, George R. R. Martin don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he pulled it out of his asshole, and yeah, that's it. So yeah.
Part of me wonders, based on the timeline of when he said he worked on this, quote unquote, years ago. I'm like, was he working on this instead of finishing the Game of Thrones book he was supposed to finish?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
as someone who likes to write and create poetry every so often, and sometimes short stories, I understand why he would undergo a different project rather than finishing his main book, and it's to do with both writer's block and also you don't want to burn yourself out on one source of material. Bearing in mind, he's written a fuckload of books over the years, and he's put a lot of time and effort into Game of Thrones, so I understand the prime reason why he would probably take a break from it is so he didn't get too burnt out and create something that everyone would hate. So
No, that makes sense. Just diehard Game of Thrones fans aren't going to listen to logic, and they're going to scream that he was working on this instead.
As someone who
Well,
hated,
you're diehard FromSoft fans.
as someone
They're
who
not going to listen to
hated
logic and reason either.
season 7 and season 8 of Game of Thrones, I actually appreciate that he stepped away from that.
Distanced himself.
You know,
You-
the one thing that annoys me about that though is they had enough fucking content to make like 5 more seasons. They could have easily done that. I actually came up with a fucking season plan of my own, and I was like, I could have stretched all this out to 7 seasons and made it actually enjoyable and make sense.
Well, you know what it was? He actually let them plan it ahead of time so that he could see how the people would actually react if that was the actual ending of the books. So
That
now he's
is the
gonna change
actual
this.
ending. That
I mean, I believe that, but I also believe he may change it at this point.
no, I believe he said it was like locked in stone or some shit, and that it's going to be the actual ending. But knowing how he writes, considering he stopped writing for the show, or at least assisting him on writing for the show back in season 4, I understand. Like, he's going to do a far better job of actually delivering it rather than just being like, "Hi, I'm Bran Stark. I'm a wheelchair-bound man who's going to live for 1,000 years. I'm now king. Until I die."
That nonsense.
Spoilers.
Anyway, we've gone on
Come
a
on.
quite a
It's
tangent
shit.
here.
You spare
Anyway, Elden
yourself.
Ring looks great.
Just fucking
All
spare
right.
Elden
yourself.
Ring looks great.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm going to put out 2 more fun videos with stuff I have from the recordings I've been blessed with.
We gave him
So
some-
those may not be as quickly out after this. Those will just come out when they do, but they're fun, I promise. So
Looking forward to one of
like,
them.
subscribe, click the bell so you know when they come out after you watch them and giggle. And if you unsubscribe, I understand. But at least enjoy the giggles.
And yeah, so
So everyone,
Destroy us in the comments.
please DM Gentle and tell him that he has a cute butt, and leave it at that.
And you know, just let that tickle your butthole or whatever, and yeah, so yeah, that's it.
If this video gets 25 likes, I'll put a picture of my butt at the end of the next video.
I'm creating 24 other accounts.
Yeah, I'm creating a bunch of alts right now.
All right, that's it, everyone. I'm cool. I'm loved. I'm special. I'm cool. I'm loved. I'm special. I'm cool. I'm loved. I'm special. I'm cool.